Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel. So hello everyone, now in this video I am going to start exercise 2.2 from the book of ML Agarwal. This is a second exercise from compound interest. For the previous one, please check the description box, the link will be there. So here the formula will be A for here amount, the formula of amount equal to principal into 1 plus rate of interest divided by 100 whole to the power the given time. And here CI, that means compound interest, equal to principal into, in third bracket, 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power n minus 1. With the help of these two formula, we are going to solve the exercise problems. So here the first problem. Find the amount and the compound interest on rupees 5,000 for 2 years at 6% per annum. Interest payable yearly. Okay, so here that means here principal equal to rupees 5,000 and n, that means the year, equal to 2 years, and the rate of interest equal to 6%. So that means first here I have to find out the value of amount. Okay, so here amount equal to principal into 1 plus its r, that means 6 by 100 whole to the power 2. Okay, so it becomes 5,000 into 106 by 100, as here 100 is the LCM, so 100 plus 6, so 106 by 100. So here 5,000 into 106 by 100, again 106 by 100. So 0 0 0 and third 0 cancel out. Okay, here 5 2s are 10 and here 5 and again 3. So 53 into 106. Clear? So that equal to rupees 5618. So here 5618 as your amount. Now you have to find out the compound interest. So here the compound interest will be amount minus principal, and that equal to rupees 618. Now number 2, find the amount and the compound interest. Here the principal is 8,000, here given year equal to 4 years, and here r equal to 10% per annum. Interest reckoned yearly. Okay, so that means here amount equal to, again same formula, 1 plus 10 by 100 whole to the power 4. Okay, so it will be 8,000 into 10, 1 plus 1 by 10, it will be 11. So 11 by 10, and here to the power 4, that means 11 by 10, 11 by 10, you have to write down 4 times. Okay, so 3 zeros will be cancelled out. So here 11 into 11, then again 11, then again 11. Okay, so it will multiply and you will get your answer 11712.8. okay, that means 11,712.8 is your amount. So here you have to find out CI, and CI will be 11,712.8 minus 8,000, and that equal to rupees 3,712.8. Now the third one, if the interest is compounded half yearly. Okay, so here compounded half yearly, calculate the amount when the principal is rupees 7400. So 7400 as your principal, the rate of interest here 5%, and the duration is 1 year, that means n equal to 1 year, and you have to find out the principal, you have to find out the interest which is compounded half yearly, and you have to find out the amount here. Okay, so as here the given condition is half yearly, so formula will be side change. So here the formula will be here A equal to P into 1 plus, okay, and as here R, so it will be 2R, so that means R by 2 by 100, and that will be 2n. Okay, so this is the formula. You have to find out the amount for half yearly. The previous two sum, you have to calculate the amount the whole yearly, that means per annum per yearly, but here you have to calculate the amount for half yearly. Okay, then the formula will be PA equal to P into 1 plus R by 2 by 100 whole to the power 2n. So it will be 7400, here 1 plus 5 by 200. Okay, 2 multiply with 100, 200, and here 2n means 2. Clear? Now it will be 7400 into 205 by 200, again 205 by 200. So 0 cancel out, again 2 divided by this one, 6, and it will be 7. Okay, now here 5 4s are 20, 5 1s are 41, 5 it's 40, 5 8s are 40, it will be 41. That means you have 37 into 41 into 41 divided by 8. Okay, and here the final answer is 7774.625. okay, 7774.625 is your answer. Now sum number 4. Find the amount and the compound interest on rupees, that means here principal equal to 5000, here rate equal to 10%, and here given year equal to 1 whole 1 by 2 years. Compound interest reckoned semi-annually. Okay, semi-annually means again here half yearly. Okay, so that means again you have to apply the same formula, amount into 1 plus here R by 2 by 100 whole to the power 2n. So here n equal to 3 by 2. Okay, that means here P equal to 5000, then 1 plus it's R by 2, so 10 by 2 it means 5, so 5 by 100, and here 2 into this one, so 2 into 3 by 2, that means only 3, so write down here only 3. Clear? I hope you understand. So it will be 5000 into 105 by 100, again 105 by 100, again 105 by 100, as here cube, so you have to write down 3 times. So okay, cancel out, again 1, then 5 2s are 10. Clear? Now 5 2 and 1, so it will be 20, then 5 2 1, it will be 4. Okay, so here 105 by 8, and here also 21 into 21. Okay, so here the final answer will be 5788.125. that means 105 into 21 into 21 divided by 8, it becomes 5788.125. so that is your amount. Now you have to find out compound interest. So subtract 5000 for this one, and you will get 788.125 as your compound interest. Now sum number 5. Find the amount and the compound interest on rupees here 1 lakh. Okay, so here principal equal to rupees 1 2 3 0 4 5. Okay, so here rupees 1 lakh is the principal. Compounded quarterly, remember that, compounded quarterly for 9 months. Okay, so here 9 months, and here rate equal to 4%. Okay, so before I'm going to solve this problem, first you have to calculate your time and the rate also. Okay, so since the rate of interest for 12 months, that means per annum, so therefore the rate of interest of conversion will be changed. So this rate of interest will be changed, as here for 9 months, that means for whole year, and here rate of interest 4% said that per annum. Okay, but you have to calculate here only for 9 months. That means first, as they are 12 months, so if you divide this 12 month into 4 parts, then it will be 3 month, 3 month, 3 month, and 3 month. Clear? So that means the rate of interest here, the rate of interest will be changed into 4% into 1 by 4 or divide by 4. So it becomes 1%. And here n will be 9 by 3, and that equal to 3. Clear? So here the total months in a year, that is 12, and as here you have to calculate for 9 months, so you have to convert this year into 4 segments, that means 3 month, 3 month, 3 month and 3 month, as here said that compounded quarterly. Okay, quarter means 4 parts. Okay, so here then will be the amount equal to 1 plus, it will be r by 100, here r means 1, and here n equal to 3, not the 9. Okay, so that means here 1 2 3 4 5, it will be 101 by 100, again 101 by 100, and again 101 by 100, to cancel out, again 2, and the third one also. Okay, so now here it will be, so after multiplication 101 into 101 into 101, then divided by 10, it will be 103030.1, or you can write 0.10. So that is your amount. Now again you have to find out also compound interest. So here compound interest equal to, you have to subtract this one, that means principal, from this amount, and you will get rupees 3030.10 as your answer. Now sum number 6. Find the difference between CI and SI on the sum of, so here principal equal to rupees 4800. Clear? And here given n equal to 2 years and r equal to 5% per annum payable yearly. Okay, that means here you have to find out the compound interest and as well as the simple interest. So first, here the simple interest, you know the formula, it's very easy, PRT by 100. So it means 4800 into R means 5, and into T means here time, so it's 2 by 100. So that equal to rupees 480. Okay, now next thing you have to find out the compound interest, and as you know the direct formula, that is P, then 1 plus R by 100 to the power n minus 1. Clear? So now it will be 4800, here 105 by 100 whole square minus 1. Now 1 means 1 square, so here you can apply the formula a square minus b square. Okay, so the first one will be this one plus this one, and you will get 205 by 100, and second one you will get this one minus 1. Okay, 105 by 100 minus 1, it will be 5 by 100. I hope you understand. First one 105 by 100 plus 1, it becomes 205 by 100. Second one 105 by 100 minus 1, it becomes 5 by 100. So here 0 0 cancel out. Okay, now this one equal to 5 4s are 20 and 5 1s are 5, it become 5 to 0. So this one 4, and here 4 1s it's 12. So that means here 12 into 41, and it becomes rupees 492. So here 492 as compound interest, SI equal to 480. So the difference, okay, you have to find out the difference, and here difference equal to 492 minus 480. 492 minus 480, so it's become 12. So rupees 12 is your answer. Now sum number 7. Find the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on 2500 for 2 years at 4% per annum. Compound interest account semi-annually. Okay, so here you have to remember that compound interest here calculate semi-annually. So first here principal equal to rupees 2500. Okay, and given time equal to 2 years and rate equal to 4% per annum. So simple interest, it's very easy, again PRT by 100, so it will be this one by 100. Okay, so it's 200. So here simple interest equal to 200. It's very easy. Now you have to find out the compound interest. So before you have to find out the compound interest, first you have to find out the amount also. So here the given amount equal to, as you know here the compound interest reckoned as semi-annually, that means half yearly. So the formula will be this one 1 plus here r by 2, that means 4 by 2, it's become 2, and this one will be 2n, so here 2 into 2, so it's become 4. Remember that formula. So it will be 102 by 100, again 102 by 100, you have to write down 4 times. Clear? Okay, so that means here first these two cancel out, then 25 fours are 100. Okay, now here also if 2 will be cancel out, so it will be 2, and here 5 and 1, then again cancel out, it will be 5 1. Okay, again cancel out, it will be 5 1, and this one equal to 50. It will be 5 1 and this one equal to 50. Okay, so how many 5 1 here? That means 51. 1 2 3 4. So 451 divided by here 50 into 50. Clear? And your answer will be 2706.80. So 2706.80 is your amount. Now you have to find out compound interest. So you have to subtract this one from this one. So it will be now 206.80. Now difference will be 206.80 minus 200, and that equal to rupees 6.80 is your answer. Now sum number 8. Find the amount and the compound interest on rupees 2000. So here principal equal to rupees 2000, and here given in that equal to 2 years. If the rate of interest is 4%, okay, 4% for the first year, and the 3% and 3% for the second year. Okay, that means there are two rate of interest. For first year it will be 4%, for second year it will be 3%. Okay, so that means here you cannot use the direct formula. You have to break this solution to find out the solution. So for the first year, first you have to find out the interest. So here interest for the first year. Okay, and that will be, you have to apply the formula PRT by 100. Okay, R means for 4, as first year 4, and then T will be here 1. Okay, because you have to calculate the interest for the first year. So here the time will be 1, then PRT by 100, so it will be rupees 80. Now as you know that the compound interest, in the problem of compound interest, the amount will be changed, sorry, the principal will be changed after every year. Okay, then here the principal will be, here the principal for the second year, the principal for the second year. For the first year it will be 2000, then the principal for the second year it will be 2000 plus 80. Okay, and it becomes 2080. Now you have to calculate the interest for the second year. So interest for the second year, and that equal to 2080 into, here rate equal to 3 not 4, and then again 1 by 100. Okay, so that equal to 208 into 3 by 10, so it becomes 62.4, or you can write 40. So 62.40 is your interest for the second year. Now you have to find out total compound interest, that means total 2 year. So for the first year here interest equal to 80, for the second year here interest equal to 62.40. So you have to add these two interest, and you will get 142.40 as your total compound interest. Now sum number 9. Find the compound interest on rupees, that means here principal equal to 3125, and here time equal to n equal to 3 years. And if the rate of interest for the first, second and third year respectively. Okay, so for the first year that means R1 equal to 4%, for the second year R2 equal to 5%, and for the third year R3 equal to 6%. Okay, so here I will solve this problem shortcut method. Okay, so here you have to first find out the amount, that means first you have to find out the compound interest in this question. So before I find out the compound interest, first I have to find out the amount, because if you get the amount then you can easily find out the compound interest by subtracting the principal from the amount. Okay, so here the amount, the formula will be, it's a shortcut method, 1 plus R1 by 100, next 1 plus R2 by 100, and next 1 plus R3 by 100. Okay, so this is the shortcut method to find out the amount when you have the three separate rate of interest. Okay, so it will be 3125. Here 1 plus R1 means 4 by 100, R2 means 5 by 100, and R3 means 6 by 100. Clear? So it will be 3125, and this one equal to here 104 by 100, 105 by 100, and 106 by 100. Okay, done. Now it will be 20, and here 5 6 are 30, 5 2 are 10, so 5 5 are, that means 625. Okay, now again 25 into 25, it becomes 625, it's 4. Okay, now again 25 is 4 again, so it will be now 5 and again 3, 53, and here 2. Okay, now 2 cancel out this one, 5 and 2, again 52. So now 52 means here 2 and 6, it will be 2 cancel out is 13. So 13 into, so here 4 and here 5 2 1, that means 13 into 21 and into 53 divided by 4. Okay, and you will get 3617.25 as your amount. Okay, that means here compound interest equal to 3617.25 minus 3125, so that equal to rupees 492.25 as your answer. Now sum number 10, and this is the last sum for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe my channel if you are new viewer. So here in sum number 10, what sum of money will amount? That means here amount equal to rupees 9261. Remember that this one not the principal, this one is the amount in 3 years. So here n equal to 3 and rate equal to 5%, and you have to find out the principal here. So as you know the amount formula, it's p into 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power n. So just put down the value. So here p means p, 1 plus r means here 5 by 100 whole to the power cube, and that equal to amount. Amount means 9261. Clear? That means p into here 105. So 105 by 100 whole to the power 3, that equal to 9261. So p equal to 9261, and it will be 100 by 105, again 100 by 105, again 100 by 105. As here in the left hand side you have 105 by 100, so if it goes from the right hand side, from left to right, so it will be 100 by 105, 100 by 105, 100 by 105. You have to write down 3 times as here cube. Okay, so now cancel out with 5, it becomes 20, and this one 21, again 20 and again 21, again 20 and again 21. Okay, now as here 9261. Okay, so 9261 divided by 21, you will get 441. Then again 21 divided by this one, you will get 21. Now 21 cancel out. So you have p equal to 20 into 20 into 20. Now 2 into 2 into 2, it's become 8. So 30. So as 8000 is your answer. That means the principal for this question.